got to get good at these things. If you're a great recruiter, but you stink at getting customers, you're in trouble. If you're great at getting customers, but you're afraid to talk and recruit people, you're in trouble. Get good at both these things. Remember now, this is a leadership. Who here sees themselves as a leader? Let me hear you. It's not hard. Expect to be bad at first. Before you can be great, you're gonna be bad. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be okay, then you're gonna be good, then you become great at it the more you do it. You know, customer, I remember trying to get my mom as a customer. Mom, you know, I need to switch this phone to this phone thing I'm in. I like AT&T. Yeah, but don't you love me? I'm not gonna switch. I was about to cry. I was like, my mom won't do it, who's gonna do this, right? And look, I ended up getting her as a customer. I did the script properly. You're gonna hear that later tomorrow in the training. But you know, I see people give up right away going, I'm just not good at this. It's just not for me. Who's heard that? It's just not for me. What, working a job for the rest of your life is? Listening to a boss that doesn't care, that lords over you, that's for you? Being broke, that's for me. No. How about just going through a little discomfort to get good at this thing so you can have what you want? See, once again, it's easier to quit. It's easier to like retract. I'll just live with the status quo of life. No. You've got people that are willing to mentor you, teach you, train you. You do it, then you teach it. Does that make sense? That's the business that we're in. It's a great business. Number 3, presenting. Presenting is absolutely crucial. If you don't learn how to present, how can you teach someone how to present? Yes or no? Does that make sense? You don't have to be dynamic in front of the room and charismatic or whatever. You just got to get out there and share the story. See the people, show the plan. See the people, show the plan. Over and over again. If you're part-time, do it a few times a week at least. If you're full-time, every day, multiple times a day. Who's part-time right now? Who has a job right now? You got to do it at least a few times a week. Who here is full-time? Expect you guys to do it every single day, all the time, every day. Can I tell you guys that are kind of new, maybe the part-timer is a cool little thing that I've done. I still do it now as a full-timer, obviously. I went full-time in ACN after 4 months. Okay, so I was doing it part-time and then full-time. I went back to some of the people that were negative. Do we have some negative friends? This really works. You call them up and you say, listen, John, I know that you're doing your real estate developing and stuff. You have no interest at all in what I'm doing with ACN. But since we are really good friends, can I buy you a cup of coffee at Starbucks and practice presenting on you? Can I just practice? Because you know what? I want to get good at this thing. I really respect your opinion. You're so wise. They're like, oh, okay, I'll pick it apart, right? Then you go present to them, right? Show them that new DVD is phenomenal. Throw the DVD in and just present them 1 through 10. And then when they say, this sounds pretty good. Yeah, John, do you know anybody else that would like to? I know you're not going to do it, but do you know anybody else that might want to? Take it away. Have fun with it. Teaching someone how to present. I got my buddy Mark. My buddy Mark, he and I grew up together. As kids, I get involved in ACN. He ends up getting involved in ACN. He goes ETT within his first week. We go do a PBR. And there's like 15, 16 people in the room. And I'm like, and Mark's like, he's excited. Like, oh my gosh, this is great. Just, you know, this would be awesome. I'll make some big money on this. It'll be great. I go, yeah, buddy, you're up. What do you mean I'm up? No, you're up. You're doing the presentation. You're doing the first half. I'm not doing the first half. Nope. Actually, he went like this. He goes, yeah, I don't think so. And I said, no, I think so. We literally were battling each other, like kind of quietly in front of the guests, because the meeting's supposed to start. I finally said, Mark, I am going to leave now, and you're going to have to do the whole entire thing unless you get up there right now and kick it off. Remember, if you stumble, if you get lost, just throw in, back then we had VHS tapes, throw in the tape, you know, the DVD, throw it in. That's your lifeline if you get stumbled. And he's like, fine. I got this DVD for you to look at. They watched it. All right, I get up there, did the presentation. Some people got in. I said, this guy's killing it. He's so phenomenal. He went to the first earned position in his first week. This guy's in a position to make thousands. It's unbelievable. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, if this kid can do it, anybody can. Everyone signed in. The next time I made him do it, he was actually able to walk up and go, my name's Mark, here's the video. Throws it in. Eventually, he started doing it, went team coordinator. It was pretty funny. You gotta push people up there to make it happen. Don't prejudge people, though. I prejudged a young kid, Brian Albers. He came walking into my house, and back then he was a hip-hop dancer. You know, went to school also, but he was like a hip-hop dancer. He walks in with kind of like a cool limp, you know, walks in and has these big baggy pants, his underwears, his pants are down to here, his underwear's showing, kind of walks in, and, you know, and then I'm launching the kid. I'm an RVP, I'm going, hey, delegate this to somebody, right? No, you know what? I'll help him get his cut. He knocked out 17 customers. 17, right there out of the house. I'm like, wow, this kid actually is motivated. Then he gets me on the phone with his dad. Talk to his dad. Dad's a real estate investor. Already has made multi-millions of dollars. Very financially free already. Get him to fly down to LA to meet with me and Mr. Kupis, and then this young kid who I thought was, you know, just, who is this kid? Ended up becoming one of my best leaders. Topper, this month he'll do 100 business partners, 100 reps in his team he's on track to do this month in February. That's some serious cash for him and all of his leaders. That's pretty phenomenal. But if I never launched him correctly, he would have been toast. Do we know some people that are toast because we didn't get with them right away? Yes or no? We got to get down with them and launch them correctly. Fear of loss. Fear of loss. That's a good thing. People go, that sounds mean. No. What's fear of loss? It's the best motivator. It is the number one motivator. Fear of losing out. Do I love my dad? Those that know me, do I love my dad? I love my dad. He's my best friend. He gets involved in ACN. I fear of lost him huge. That motivated him to get to work. How did I do it? I recruited somebody, and we started building this leg down deep. Tony and Judd get involved in the business, blasting away in this organization, building it huge, and reminding him every day, hey, Dad, you just lost out another grand. Hey, Dad, this month you lost 30,000. How does it make you feel? Get the team coordinator. We put 100 and some odd reps one month in his organization. In his group alone, he was still in ETT. Ouch. Dad, thanks for letting me get wealthy off your team. Guess what he did? He finished his other legs because he wanted to get that money too. That's what pushed him to go TC Fast. Last thing, promoting events. Jeff Weber, when I went to my an event, I skipped my first regional ever. Jeff told Efren to tell me he'll never work with me because I missed the event. I said, what do I have to do to get back in his good graces? I did that. Instead of going, well, who does he think he is? You know, I'm Mike Bisutti. No. I said, well, he's the RVP, I better listen. I never missed an event again, and that is why I've been able to learn this business quickly. I never missed any weekly Saturday training, a regional event, national event, any event. I always made the events. Folks, do you want to go to the top of this company? Yeah. Then you need to learn these 6 keys and become great at it so you can go to the top of the company and achieve the goals and dreams you want to achieve. Who wants to go to the top? Who wants to go to the top? All right, guys, I'll see you guys at the top. God bless. Take care.